Thorn is a foundation dedicated to creating technology in order to combat the sexual exploitation of children on the internet. The foundation was started in 2009 by Ashton Kutcher and Demi Moore after viewing a documentary on the topic. Their work is guided by three main principles: accelerate victim identification, deter abusers, and disrupt platforms. The internet has made it too easy for abusers to share sexual abuse material. Child exploitation and sexual abuse nearly disappeared in the 90s. Unfortunately, abuse material exploded with the rise of the internet. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children reported that, in 2004, they reviewed an estimated 450,000 sexual abuse files. By 2015, this number skyrocketed to 25 million files. According to the Thorn website, the abusers create images and videos with an audience in mind. That content gets shared widely beyond the initial targets, recirculating the image, perpetuating the abuse, and re-traumatizing the child. The ultimate goal of Thorn is to create new technologies and innovations that law enforcement can use to help quickly identify children and their abusers. They build powerful products, lead new programs, maintain essential resources, and develop awareness campaigns to attack the issues from all sides. They want tech companies, law enforcement, and NGOs, non-governmental organizations, to leverage everything they do. Some of the technologies they have created include Spotlight, Project Vic, and Be Free. Spotlight is a program that accelerates victim identification. There is a certain time window in which law enforcement is most likely to identify and find a victim. Spotlight helps law enforcement make the best use of this critical time they have to find child sex trafficking victims. In 2016, Spotlight helped law enforcement identify an average of 5 kids per day, reduce critical search times by 60%, and find an overall total of 1,980 victims. Project Vic is another effort initiated by Thorn. It creates a central location of identified child sexual abuse images. Using a program called PhotoDNA, abuse material is analyzed and divided into 2 categories: new victims and victims that have already been identified. By using this database, the time it takes law enforcement to analyze these content is reduced, and it allows them to quickly eliminate around 85% of content and focus on the 15% that have not already been classified. Be Free is an innovation in collaboration with the Polaris, Twilio, and the Salesforce Foundation. Sometimes a victim may not be able to call for help due to fear of being heard, but they may be able to text. Be Free is a text line that gives victims a lifeline on their phone, as well as an avenue for anyone who might witness suspicious behavior. It is toll-free, confidential, and is available for use in more than 200 languages. Human trafficking is a worldwide industry, accumulating a staggering amount of money each year. Stephanie Hepburn and Rita J. Simon point out in their encyclopedic study of global trafficking. As of 2005, this global phenomenon reaped an annual worldwide profit of $44.3 billion and affected more than 12.3 million persons. This map shows the number of victims and average profits of different regions. While human trafficking definitely occurs all around the world, it is also heavily concentrated in the United States, which some people may not know. It is not limited to underdeveloped countries that lack the resources to solve this problem. In the United States, where we do have the resources to find victims, child sex trafficking news rarely reaches coverage by the media, and therefore the problem isn't common knowledge. While the common perception of trafficking tends to focus on sexual exploitation in places such as Thailand and Dubai, the United States is among the top 10 destinations. Thousands of victims are brought into America each year from all over the world. They are used mainly for household labor, agriculture, food and care services, and in the garment industry. Sex trafficking to the United States is estimated to bring 50,000 women and girls to our shores each year, mainly for prostitution. Human trafficking, especially among children, is a real problem in the United States, and we need to be aware of it and help in any way to remedy it. With most of us being college students, a donation to Thorn may not be possible, but there are other ways to help their cause. On Thorn's website, wearethorn.org, there is a page where visitors can sign up to receive updates on the Foundation's progress. Also, they encourage trying to spread word through social networking sites. While not all of us are able to donate, most of us have some sort of social media platform that we can use to spread information and awareness.